Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Just 5 Minutes a Day. As always, you can leave any questions down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer them. And I hope you're having a fantastic day and are ready to just take a breath, relax, take a load off, and listen for just 5 minutes and enjoy this video. So, today's question is, why are we so scared of change? And people are scared of change a lot of the time. Like, whenever something is going to go from the way they're used to it being to a new way, they don't like it very much a lot of the time. And it's because we get comfortable. We get comfortable with what we have, the way we have it, who we have it with. And the change represents the unknown. The change represents something that is no longer going to be the same, and something that we don't know what's going to happen. Um, and so that's a little scary because we know the outcome usually of what we have and what we already have, but when it changes, that outcome can be changed or different or not. And so, not knowing the way it's going to affect our lives scares us. And then also another reason why change is so scary is because it represents evolution. It represents the passage of time. It represents a loss of a part of our life that we used to have, and that it's changing, and that life is going on and we're getting older. And that's also very scary because you start to know, wonder if maybe you want what you had back, or if you didn't take it for, if you took it for granted, and then you know that it's never gonna go back to the way it was, and so that's a little scary because you're like, damn, I wish I would have appreciated what I had while I had it. And that's very, very common, and that is another reason why we're so scared of change, is because it represents the passage of time. And I mean, all of our clocks are always ticking towards getting older and, getting closer to the day where we're not here anymore. And change makes that very real. Change puts it into perspective and shows us and reminds us of that fact. And a lot of people aren't thinking about that fact very often, and that's normal and okay because, it's a fact, and it's always going to be a fact that all of us are here and all of us are going to die one day. But it's not something you want to think about all the time because you want to get busy living, or else you'll get busy dying. And so that is why I think change is so scary for people. But I think that a lot of the time, it's like that old saying, fear is a mile long and an inch deep. It looks a lot scarier than it is, or sounds a lot scarier than it is, but then once you get into it, it's very rarely as bad as you ever think it's going to be. And so change is the only constant in this world. Everything eventually changes. Everyone eventually moves on, and new people come into the world. And that's just the way it's going to be. And we should be happy about that, because that's what makes life worth living, is that one day it's going to end. If you were going to live forever, you'd never cherish your life, you never do anything. So I hope you had a good time listening today. Hopefully it didn't get you too down, and hopefully it made you feel a little bit better about life. And I'll see you tomorrow.